Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. How can Solana hit all-time highs? Well, I want to take the time to make this video as we talk about kind of some of the breakpoints along the way where Solana can hit local highs as well as the all-time highs, because quite frankly, I believe they all kind of go hand in hand, and we will dive into the chart, show you guys what the market's doing right now, and let's get into it. So if you guys are all new to the channel, that's awesome. I love new faces. Make sure you guys all subscribe right down below, and let's talk some crypto. Please remember, not financial advice. Now, as we dive into this, this is the path, as an analyst will break down 160 as a critical break point, okay? But to get to new all-time highs, and what I mean by that is we're going to dive into the price point right now as we look at the market and kind of what we are doing here. It's been absolutely fantastic. We do look at kind of the green days that we've been stringing together, and now Solana comes in 2.2% up on the day. We'll kind of dive into this outstanding year, up 526% as we look in kind of the chart as a whole. We have consolidated very nicely at 140 up towards the $200 level over the past last few, I guess you'd say, months, but it's been April of 2024 since we've hit that. And I say consolidating because if you do zoom out, this Solana chart looks extremely bullish. It's something where you look at kind of other cryptos, and the one thing I do love about Solana, and I tell people this a lot, and I do cover Solana quite a bit, is it's one of my favorite cryptos to swing trade. And the reason why I say that is because you want that volatility, you want that added kind of leverage, I guess you would call it, where you get a lot of traders having long, shorts, and it does add to the volume, and it makes it for a very good swing trade. Now, I defer to my trading indicator for most of my kind of analysis and what I want to do when I make those decisions, when I'm going to enter or exit a position. But that's something where we look into this even deeper. And this chart is super bullish as we look into what I've been talking about. We've essentially been consolidating since April, if you want to really put it into Solana terms, because of how volatile it can be. Now, if you guys have been watching me for a couple years or so, you do understand that when Solana was around this $20 level right here, and I will actually kind of single that out for you. This was way back when, back in the fall of 2023. Right at this point, Solana was about $20, and I just remember making a video, and I have a really good memory when it comes to that stuff, and I do remember saying and getting all the criticism in the comments of how Solana is all VC backed, there's better options. And Solana was a crypto, and this was pre-Solana meme coins, okay? And this is something where Solana was at $19, $20, and I was just saying, I could be wrong, I could be right, but if you believe in Solana when it was, trading up here, $200 plus, why are we not buying it at 19? And that was the easiest 20x I think that has been accomplished in a short period of time, and in pretty much everything, without really getting lucky on a meme coin and believing in a top crypto. And that's what I kind of want to say in terms of a large cap crypto. I think that's been one of the easiest trades that I've made. All thanks to my trading indicator too, because it really does provide me some value as we continue to ascend up the charts. Okay, but that's how I look at it. I do view this as a very long play for me. I believe in Solana. That's just my thoughts and my opinions. We do see this consolidation that we've had basically since March to where we were at in September. So that's something where we can look at the essentially 6 months time window and waiting to break out. If you zoom out, that's exactly what it looks like to me. You guys might think otherwise, but I do think Solana is poised for a breakout, and that's exactly what I hope we get, because that will be awesome as we move into 2025, where all bets are off if we do get kind of some steam and some tailwinds in the crypto market in terms of regulation and what's happening at the top for the global leaders as they look at how they approach crypto. But here's kind of the insight into what the paths are for these new highs. Okay, we did have a quick bump up of 26% after the Federal Reserve cut the interest rates and then quickly retraced 17%. So netting about 9% in that short move. Like I say, that roller coaster price movement, aka best for swing trading. Why I like Solana. I do trade other cryptos like that as well, including Injectives, another one that I do like to dabble with a little bit at times. Very volatile, and that's kind of how I play it. So, but I also am very long on Solana, like I said, and that's kind of where a lot of analysts kind of share the same sentiment as they are monitoring Solana's next move at the top. The next coming days will be critical as investors will assess the trajectory and brace for more volatility. Great. I welcome volatility. Let's bring it in. All right, and because Solana is standing at a pivotal point, the bulls and the bears are watching very closely if we break through or have further correction. And that's where that 160 level is going to be very, very important. Now, this is where analysts, it's probably Don, it could be Dan. Apologies if I screwed that up. But that's where Solana has formed 3 nearly equal highs around that 160 level. And that's exactly what we want to see. Higher lows, and that is a very good sign for bullish momentum as we look to continue to build this momentum and wait for that breakthrough. So this is something where we bounce off the support. We've had a very good consolidation run. And like I said, guys, earlier in the video, this is the kind of chart where it dates back to March, April, and you can see how we've ascended, and you can see the W. I can't draw on this graphic, but when we do get that double bottom pattern, that is something where we do look to break out, and that's where Solana is very much seated in very much the pole position to do so. Now, that's where I look for Solana to break through 160. I think I agree with him in that. And like I said, those levels are very crucial to break. So if we do look for more volatility, it is going to be rough. It's going to be a little rowdy here. But now we're testing that 200-day EMA at about 144.55. That is a very key resistant point. So if we do bust through that, that's where that W could start forming. That's where we get some more bullish momentum. And I do look for Solana to break out. Okay. So just to end with that, I do feel like there is a lot to talk about with Solana. Quite frankly, it's something where I don't think that people appreciate it as much as they should. We've always had the FUD with the outages and the VC backing, which is due. But I think in turn, what's happened over time is crypto has evolved. And I think we need to move past that as a crypto community, as much as we like to kind of divulge in our own separate niches in the space. I think that Solana has this like stain to them, and it's just something where if that does get lifted, the prospects of Solana hitting $500 or even $1,000 for a SOL seems very, very bullish. So that's what I got for you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning in for this video. I just wanted to share my insights as we approach kind of that 160 level, and I'm hoping that we get through 160. Doesn't really matter because I am kind of longer on Solana, but in the grand scheme of things, with my swing trading that I do within, like I said, my trading indicator, I do look for Solana, cash out, buy the dips, and then just keep doing it, rinse, wash, repeat. You get that momentum up, get momentum down, and it presents a lot of buying and selling opportunities to net some profits. That's just how I treat it. You guys are welcome to do whatever you want with your crypto trading. If you do trade on leverage, though, I do have a link down below in the description where you can check out the channel sponsor. This is a leverage trading exchange for people that like to trade up to 100x leverage. This is right down your alley. Check out Margex, link down below. And it's something where they have a lot of sign-up bonuses. So if you use my link, you do get a discount on trading fees, as well as a chance to claim some bonuses and airdrops along the way. I think right now they're still doing that $500,000 Caspa airdrop, which a lot of people have been taking advantage of that. And if you are not familiar with leverage trading, it is very risky and volatile. So make sure it's right for you. Do your due diligence and make sure it's right for where you're located, because there's no KYC. Also, check out the copy trading feature within Margex, because that is something where it takes the guesswork, legwork, all that good stuff out of the equation and allows you to make the best trade possible, following the top traders out there on the leaderboard, where you should really sign up and check it out, because it truly is something impressive, where some traders have 2,000% returns, and you can copy each and every one of their moves, okay? But that's what I got for you guys in this video. As always, appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe before exiting. And we'll see you guys all in the next one. Cheers.